Congratulations, you're dead.
Hello there, and welcome back after a very long hiatus to Congratulations You're Dead. First off, I want to apologise for the massive gap between the last episode and now. It's been roughly a year at the time of recording the episode. Life just kind of happened, as I'm sure most people can relate, especially over the last couple of years, but things are settling down now, and one of the first things I wanted to do was bring this back. Secondly, I want to apologise for the up and down sounds of this episode. I recently got new mics and was still figuring out the levels, and plus we had to go handheld since I didn't have boom arms at the time. As well as the new mics, there's also a couple other new things, including music, a few questions, and a bit more throughout. Speaking of new music, the new intro and outro is a song called It's So Good To Be Dead by an Australian band called Stover. I have a link to them in the description of the podcast from here on out. They're a great band, and I definitely recommend checking them out. And Stover, thank you so much for allowing me to use your music. Hopefully this episode onwards I will be posting an episode every 2 weeks on Wednesdays. Anyway, this episode I interviewed two of my nephews, Alec and Sean, and we discussed video games, as well as talking about their untimely deaths. Please enjoy, and thank you for listening. Hello, and welcome back. Today I have with me two lads I've had the pleasure, question mark, of knowing my whole life. My nephews, Sean and Alec. Alec and Sean.
Well, you haven't noticed your whole life.
Yeah, that's true.
Not really our whole lives.
That.
You're old.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it feels like it.
I don't know. I don't even know how old you are anymore. I've forgotten.
Don't ask, because I don't know. How's going?
Good.
That's good.
I was going good until I saw Alec. My day just went downhill.
You lovely bitch.
Well, how's things been? What you guys have been up to?
Work.
I was taking that one.
Second, yeah,
Just
I
work.
thought that one. There's a reason I haven't done an episode in about a year. So
Yeah. Shit.
yeah,
I thought it was like maybe a month or two.
it was supposed to be like a week, then it turned into a month, and then a few months later.
Just kept going. Yeah.
So yeah, it's been awesome. You're my first guest in a year, so if it goes tragically downhill, I don't apologise. You just have to put up with it. I
Just start
suppose.
at the bottom of the hill so that way we can't go any further.
Yeah.
There's always further.
Oh, shit.
No.
Don't let anyone
up
trick
from
you. Oh yeah. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, there's not much up because I have bad news for you both. So you both somehow tragically died. Didn't want
That's
to,
pretty good, actually. But
Yeah, get away from him. You're fine.
but see, you're dead, but you're still together. So
Oh,
Oh,
No
it's
rest
one of
by
those
Sean.
family crooks, is it? Fuck.
have I ever told you? You must know the story, but have I ever told you the fact that Camille has like a death thing with like Sean? Not Sean, with Andre and Shanice. They all have to die together.
What?
Have you never heard this
Fuck.
story?
No.
Is that some weird cult thing going on where they just all just kill themselves if one of them goes?
Yeah, like apparently if one of them goes, they all have to go somehow.
Oh shit, luck. Fuck. Sorry, Andre.
Thank God we don't have that. Fucking hell. I don't want to be stuck with him.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But so, how would you both have died?
I would have given myself selflessly to save Alec from his death, but no, he's a complete plonker. He probably would have ended up dying straight after anyway.
Do you concur?
I would have
It's
pushed him out
funny
of the way of a bus or something.
And he just runs towards it.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was probably doing the same.
So you-
We
No,
just
yeah.
ran into each other. We just ran into each other in the middle of the road.
Yeah. If we, saw like a bus coming, we meant to push each other, and then I pushed you into a bus, and you pushed me into a bus.
Yeah.
Two buses
So,
opposite
so you push each other out of the main bus, but there's two other buses coming.
you know that scene from Spider-Man? The kids are running across the road, and Spider-Man's having a hot dog. Peter
He
Parker's
swings
having a hot
across
dog,
and saves
and then he swings across and saves them.
Yeah, which Spider is it? The original Spider-Man, like the one with
Yeah,
Toby.
Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man
Tobey
2,
Maguire
2,
Spider-Man?
2, yeah.
I haven't seen that in ages, but
And he's
I
swinging
remember.
across
I
the
remember him saving a kid, but I don't remember the hot dog.
Just get rid of Spider-Man,
Yeah,
and it was just two idiots running onto the...
running onto the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
that's what will happen.
Fair enough. Well, let me ask you this question before we get into it. Do you guys, like, separately or whatever, do you guys believe in like an afterlife, or are you religious at all? Which I actually don't know, funnily enough.
No, not really, just in the slightest.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of religion.
Okay.
at all.
But do you believe in like an afterlife or anything?
Yeah, I mean, this would be nice, I suppose, as long as it's not like this one.
Yeah.
Not so much.
Maybe
I don't
get a
know.
reshuffle with the siblings. I don't know.
What kind of siblings would you pick?
Nice ones.
I'm
I don't think that works.
I didn't say you weren't beautiful. I just said you weren't nice.
in personality and appearance.
Oh,
right?
Jesus Christ. Well, maybe I am religious.
Maybe you're-
Fucking blasphemous shit I say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think
So you
once
think
it's-
once it's done, it's done?
It's done. Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Hey, but you, Sean, think there's an afterlife?
I don't know. That's the thing. You never know. Like, we could have been someone in our past life, but you just dead. Then you wake up the next day as somebody else.
Yeah,
I know.
fair enough. Yeah, okay.
You
That's
will never
fine.
know.
That's true. But the good news is there is an afterlife. And in this afterlife, it has everything you've ever wanted. It has you like both like gaming, it has all the game consoles in the world. Or in the universe.
Mhm.
It has everything, food.
Has non-existence of Manchester United. Oh,
I
how
was going to
beautiful.
make that same joke about Liverpool. No Liverpool, what a world, eh? No Scouse dogs.
Thanks, scum.
So as you both approach the afterlife, someone approaches you. As they come through the afterlife mist, fictional, real, past, present, who would you like it to be that comes to greet you?
Morgan Freeman. Jesus himself.
Sorry, fucking
No,
I'm so
not
white.
Morgan Freeman. That's a good question. Who would I want it to be?
To come in. What was the question again?
To come and greet you at the gates, at the pearly-ish gates.
Of the afterlife. So I don't know. Who is in the afterlife? Is it everybody that's ever died?
Yeah.
Well, I just got one question. If there is an afterlife in... I don't know, we're not talking about reincarnation, it's just a straight afterlife.
You can ask whatever you want. I don't have the answers, but you can definitely ask.
No, I was just going to say, because like, what's the point of having a heaven if you're just going to be back down on Earth?
Well, yeah.
You just die and go straight, like, what is it, just like a 7-Eleven? You just go there, grab a few things and...
Look, it's your afterlife. You can come and go whenever you want.
But if it has everybody in there, that means there's criminals and stuff in there as well.
Well, that's what hell's for.
Yeah, but
And that's
we're
what you're
putting
going.
everyone right into the same area.
Well, I mean, if you want a criminal to come and greet you.
Oh no, I don't want that. Ted Bundy.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
tough one. Who would I want to come and greet me? Does it have to be anyone like famous or well known?
no, it can be a family member. It can be.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I was going to say Dad, but he's still alive. And if I'm getting killed by a bus, chances are he's still alive because he's not an idiot like me. So I can't say him.
This is a new part of the afterlife. It used to be some guy called, I think I called him Gary or Craig or something. He used to greet you at the afterlife, but I thought this was more poignant. Sorry, I just thought I'd add that in.
Maybe Gary's a good idea.
I'm not particular who it is as long as I get clear instructions on what's going on.
Fair enough.
It could be anybody.
Okay, anyone.
Just anybody.
Just
I can't
some
name a single person.
bloke.
Yeah, just a guy named Joe. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Joe Mama.
Got him.
Got him.
You son of a bitch.
I'm still pondering this question. Fuck, I don't bloody know. Are there fictional people in this?
Yeah,
like-
fictional. It can be fictional.
Well, if you could see this room, maybe Spider-Man come and see me, mate. You know,
Alright. A Spider-Man or Peter Parker, though?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Then I'd see the
Fuck
suit-
Peter Parker.
Then I'd see the suit fuck off.
Steal it from him.
Yeah. Be like, can I just try it on? It's afterlife, mate.
Can you just try it
And
on?
then just leave. Do I get
Just
his
walk the
powers?
other way.
No, I don't.
No, powers are in his
That
body.
that was wrong.
You can say Peter Parker. I mean, Spider-Man if you want.
No.
Meeting Prince would be pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, that would be pretty sick.
So you both go Prince?
Do you go as your current age? Because then I wouldn't go
Yeah,
to
when
Michael
Alex,
Jackson.
we just died. We just got
Yeah, you go as
Okay, 'cause
you go
if
as you.
If you go back to when you're like a kid, I wouldn't go to Michael Jackson.
Take that back.
Joey. What a guy.
A plus.
No, I was like, yeah, why not? I'd like to meet Prince. Yeah, why not? I'll go with that.
Typical, still my idea.
That's
You can have
younger
you can have the same idea.
That's what the younger brothers for, Sean.
I know I am a role model. Bitch.
Hurry up.
Well, I said my
Oh,
answer.
sorry, yeah, okay.
No, I said Prince. You
Oh.
saw mine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes
You can both have Prince if you want.
Alright, we'll do that, yeah.
All right, cool. Prince 1 and Prince 2. Well, someone gets.
Think of fucking Prince Charles.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Fucking shit.
Someone gets Prince. Well, it's King Charles
No,
now.
I get the new evolution era of Prince. There you go.
Whatever, mate. You make up your own rules. Go.
He gets the halftime show Prince.
Yeah.
All right. So you both rock up to the pearly gates and you meet Prince, who was actually. Well, I mean, he was religious as hell, so he'd probably be there.
Still sung about, some questionable things.
What?
Still sung about some, non-religious things.
What, like banging and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Premarital, mate. What do you mean? He was heavily religious.
Well, he was just
he
turned
was
into a
really-
Prince podcast. Well, apparently, he was always religious. Apparently, but from what I've read, he got really religious after his second wife. That's what I read.
Where they had the 2 miscarriages.
That was the first wife.
The first
That
one.
was my time.
I know he
tea.
left her because they saw the second miscarriage, or he saw it as like a sign that they weren't meant to be together.
Oh,
So
really?
they kind of went their separate ways after that.
Oh, snap. 'Cause she used to dance for him.
Probably.
What the hell is her name? I read her autobiography. It was pretty good.
I mean, again, that fact that I just said, I'm not 100% sure on it. I just read it somewhere and it's kind of stuck with me, so I'm assuming that's true.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so you meet Prince, and he says to you, or he asks you, he says, and so just to be transparent, before this, I asked you movies, music, or games. Pick music, both of you.
What?
You pick music.
When?
Did-
Big games.
Games, sorry. No, didn't pick music. You picked
Yeah,
games. Now the whole Prince conversation, because you mentioned music, and you're like, not music, and I think I just went music. Cool.
I think we've mentioned both movies with the Spider-Man thing and games.
Yeah,
And then music, sorry. We haven't mentioned games once. Since
probably
we
went
started,
with
so
that.
that's
Games,
probably-
my bad.
Games, yeah.
Because apparently
Well,
Prince
he
loves.
mentioned games at the start. He said we both like games, so there'll be
Yeah,
consoles and stuff in this new afterlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I did too. So he asks you, what's one game that either of you or both of you have played but never finished but have always wanted to?
Played and never finished.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Is this like?
You know, I've never finished The Getaway.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's a
remember
good
playing
game.
that for a long time as a kid, but never ever finishing it. Like,
Yeah,
start to finish.
that's a good shout.
It's funny you mentioned that game. I was looking for that as an emulator the other day and I can't find it.
I remember I got it. I think at our caravan on the PlayStation, but the controls on it are just so freaking dated. Like
Oh,
I could
yeah.
not do it. Like I gave up. So again, I still haven't finished it.
Still
I gave it a
finished
second run as well.
Are we talking about just story completion or like 100% completion? Because God knows I don't 100% complete any game I play.
Up to you. Let's say story, and then if you want to add 100% completion, you can. But we'll go story first.
The Getaway is a good one.
That is a good one.
The last mission I remember of The Getaway is the one where you're leaving the museum. It's like a
You
museum.
go to the
or
museum and see
something.
the statue. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that
that's
one.
the last one I remember. That was at Eddie's place.
I think he burned down like a bar or something beforehand,
Yeah,
and then you go.
that's
steal
what that was
the
at Eddie's place when we played that like ages ago.
thing. Yeah, probably.
The only thing I remember from the game was the actual opening where your wife gets taken or something.
Yeah. Oh, your kid.
Your kid gets-
wife killed.
Yeah.
That's right, and your
Yeah,
kid gets taken.
Yeah.
I could have said Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, but I have finished that,
That
game
is
in
not
recent
my
time.
fault.
I never got to finish it because Alec.
That's not my fault. No,
Okay.
it's not me.
Wait, what happened? I want to hear the story.
That was-
Alec told the story. His point of view.
So you were playing the game with Jordan.
Yeah, probably.
You were playing with Jordan, and me and a family friend at the time were sprinting around the
We had a
house.
rumpus room, so we were in there.
We're
Okay.
sprinting around the house, just being little shits as you do.
Shocking.
And I run past the console, and our family friend decides to jump on the console and step on the memory card.
So he snapped it in half.
They snapped it in half.
Oh,
Now
man.
they both blame me, which is absolute bullshit because I did nothing. Because I wanted to play Prince of Persia. That's like one of my all-time top games. That one.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia is so good. And then Jake Gyllenhaal had to do a movie about it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the remake that didn't even have... It was
Yeah.
the same game, but you couldn't spend time?
No. All I know is
Yeah,
that
because
was
the remake was off the movie, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've never played that one.
Yeah, never played it. But oh yeah, that's a Prince of Persia. The games I have never finished because I know the whole story of them, and I've played it a bit, but I've never finished it. Is Uncharted.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Like any of them?
Any of them? You should play them.
Man, they're pretty good games.
Sorry.
That's alright, bless you.
Thank you.
No, they're pretty good games.
Yeah.
I
know they're good games. I just know the story of them.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the movie?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it good?
Popcorn movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a movie you put on. I don't think it's like going to win any awards or anything, but it.
It would have by now.
True. No, you can just put it on and it's there. It's just like, yeah, whatever, I'll watch it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the game's good though.
No
I-
critique.
Yeah.
Like, I know you know the story, but playing them is pretty good.
I can understand why people wouldn't like it,
But
obviously. Especially, like, I don't know, I haven't seen all of The Last of Us, but you do, like, games to movies or games to shows. It's kind of hard, but it seems like they're kind of figuring it out now.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Have you played that
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, I haven't played the second one, but I played the
Yeah,
first
I
one.
haven't played the second one either.
Second one's good, but it did have a lot of controversy. But for a general game, it's pretty good.
But yeah, I played the first one. Yeah.
And you guys are liking the show?
I haven't.
I've watched the
haven't even started it.
first 2 episodes, that's it. So
Haven't even started it. Can't be bothered buying binge just for one series. So
That's fair.
Illegal
Yeah.
streams.
There goes another sponsor. Thanks.
Maybe we get the Soap Today sponsor.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But 100% completion. The closest I've gotten to that is The Witcher.
You
Three.
play that multiple
Nice.
times.
Yeah, I played that like back to back 5 times, but just with mods and shit.
Yeah.
Get a hobby.
It's a fucking great game. Here's my hobby, bitch.
So Prince also wants to know, what's a game that means something special to you? Whether it's the first game you've ever played or something like you said you finished and was like, hell yeah.
Oh, Witcher is probably one of my like all-time favorite games. Witcher 3.
Did you play the other Witches 1 and 2?
I've tried the first one.
It's a bit.
It's fucking janky
Yeah.
as shit. Oh, I'd say the game that's probably had the most impact
Can I
on
guess?
me. Well,
Red Dead Redemption 2?
no,
No, that's mine.
That's a top choice.
that is a very good choice. I'm thinking about something that's got my very like being,
Okay.
which is probably FIFA.
That's a fair
You know
point.
why?
No, well, hey,
You know
it's a
why?
game.
Yeah,
Mate,
because
you're not getting an after. You don't get a second chance after that one.
no,
Fuck.
no, because mate, being the youngest, all right, having to verse you two constantly and getting my ass whooped, and now being the top dog,
Yeah,
mate,
okay,
all right,
fair enough. Yeah.
you two can eat my
I
fucking
guess
shit.
so it's a sense of accomplishment for you.
All right, exactly.
Hey, I still remember. I think it was you. It was like a couple of years ago, maybe at the caravan, and we were playing FIFA 6, FIFA 06 or FIFA.
7, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And first time ever, I think I beat you. I was like,
A rubbish game.
I can do the old
You scored
shit.
an own goal or something in it.
Yeah,
You
it's
scored an
stupid,
own goal,
stupid
yeah.
game. Stupid game.
But
But
yeah.
that game probably had the most, you know,
Biggest
rewarding,
influence in your
yeah,
life. Okay, yeah.
for the FIFA. And then I was, you know, like 37th or 74th in the world at one stage.
Damn.
But, come on,
The world or Australia?
the world.
Alright. Big
Yeah.
ups. That's good.
Yeah.
Can't
And then I
complain.
just fell off.
Yeah.
Blame mum for that one.
Is it because you stopped playing?
No, it's because I was killing it
Yeah.
weekend league, and then Andre and Shanice and Camille came over. Mum goes, "Stop playing and spend time with your cousins." Then I fucking fell off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was on a roll, and if I kept that momentum going,
Number one.
yeah,
All the
knows
way.
where it would be.
Well, you know the answer now. If that ever happens again, all you have to do is kill one of them. The other two have to go.
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. Okay, the death pact.
That's fair. Just
But yeah, but
just throw one in front of a bus.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
yeah, but in terms of like yours is like emotional then.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's just such a brilliant game.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
You kind of just get like lost in it a little bit. You can connect with it a lot.
Mm.
I mean, games that have that kind of impact on me is when you build a relationship with something for so long and then they get rid of it, which is the Red Dead.
Online.
2
Oh.
with the horse,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
Ghost of Tsushima with the horse.
yeah. Just horses.
Yeah,
I said I haven't played it. You keep telling me, is that one you keep telling me to play?
yeah.
It's a good game.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's. I get that. I get what you
Yeah.
mean by that. Yeah. I like Red Dead. That's a good answer. And I bet I play FIFA too, but not like that.
Mm.
But Red Dead for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to cut straight to the point, what is your favorite game of all time? I swear to God, boy, if you say FIFA.
I'm not gonna. FIFA's it's the most toxic piece of shit game ever, but I play it every year.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I used to do that with WWE games.
Apart
But
from FIFA 20, because that game I completely missed. Didn't even buy it.
what was that?
Didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
How come?
FIFA 20. I don't
Your
know.
last answer was bullshit then.
What?
Your last answer was bullshit. If
Oh,
you had
no.
that much of a connection, you would have gotten it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it falls to the same thing for me. Like, it's Red Dead again.
Yeah.
It was Red Dead 1, and then Red Dead 2 came out, and I'm like, who the hell is this plonker that's pretending
Arthur
to be
Morgan.
Arthur? Yeah, that's pretending to be like John Marsden.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, You're in love with the man.
Yeah, that's
Arthur
true.
Morgan, goated.
For sure.
Yeah. He's better than John.
Probably, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Probably over John
I
Marsden.
still got love for John, but
Oh, of course.
he's not Arthur.
And Jack can fall into a ditch because it's shit.
Yes.
I forgot you played as Jack, yeah.
You kill the
The guy who
Morgan
kills,
guy,
yeah.
and then you just have to keep listening to his whiny ass fucking on a horse the whole time.
What a knob.
Yeah.
Although that undead thing they did for the
was
original...
good.
Well, not the original. The original's an older one, but for
That's
a Red Dead one.
actually, well, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't consider it a standalone game, but that's something I've never actually finished.
Red Dead Revolver.
No, not Revolver, the
Re-
Undead Nightmare.
Oh, the Undead Nightmare, yeah.
Yeah, like, I know how it ends, but I've never actually like played through the whole entirety of it.
But have you played it?
Yeah, I played it.
Yeah, it's good.
Favorite game of all time. Well, in terms of, let's say, like franchise,
Mm.
mine would probably be Halo.
I was just looking at your Master Chief over there. Thinking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would probably be Halo
That's fair.
until they decided to ruin it recently.
Oh, okay, for me, franchise. Oh, they've ruined it. It would have been Assassin's Creed,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
but they completely fell so hard. Like
Yeah.
the second Desmond died, the franchise died. Oh, Black Flag was pretty good.
I did like Black Flag.
That's not
That's-
an Assassin's Creed game.
That's more of a
It's more
battleship.
of an Assassin's Creed game than Valhalla
It's
was.
a
Well,
great
that's true,
pirate
yeah.
game.
It is.
It's about Assassin's Creed elements, but
I'm really looking forward to that Skull and Bones game they keep pushing back.
I
No?
wouldn't be excited for it. It looks like shit.
I don't even know.
I'd rather play bloody, what's it called? The other game.
The one for Xbox.
Yeah, what the fuck's that called?
It's not Treasure Island. What the hell is it called?
Is that the one with the Pirates of the Caribbean shit in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that's
So
the
that's Skull.
one.
Sea of
that's
Thieves.
the one, yeah,
Good
Sea of
job.
Thieves.
But yeah, so Sea of Thieves, and then but they got that Skull and Bones. I think it's called.
I mean, how good can it be if they delayed it 18 times?
Yeah, that's true.
It's
I
got
just
some
like pirate
Duke
stuff.
Nukem vibes to it.
Yeah.
um,
What is this shit?
I did like Valhalla, but
See, I think Valhalla was a good.
I don't think it's an Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
no,
classify
I
it as
think
an
that's
Assassin's
what I
Creed.
said to you as soon as I played it.
Yeah,
You
probably.
asked me how it was. I'm like, it was a pretty cool Viking game, but if you just took out the Assassin's Creed element, it would have been so much better.
Yeah, I agree. They could have made an awesome Viking game,
I
but
feel like the most recent Assassin's Creed games are so bloated.
well, I mean they're all open world and stuff
Yeah.
now. So, but apparently
They're
the
doing it so
Ubisoft is just a shit company anyway, so let's be honest here.
the new one is more streamlined like the original
yeah, I
Assassin's
heard
Creed.
they're going to try to go back to their
Mm.
roots, but we'll see.
Better be.
The last one I played, I think, was what was after Black Flag? I played.
Was it
what was the French
what's
one?
Syndicate? Is it Syndicate?
Syndicate is the one in London.
Yeah,
England.
I didn't like
U-
them.
Unity.
Rogue
Unity
Unity.
is the last one that I played, which was still kind of like the old school
Mm.
Assassin's Creed games. The last, I didn't play any of the other open world ones because I didn't like the whole, like fantasy aspect to it.
Yeah.
RPG stuff.
Not even like if you want to go RPG, yeah, fair enough, but it's like it got a bit ridiculous. Before it was kind of like set in reality. Yeah, there was that whole religious, time before us or whatever.
Is it the Apple of Eden
Yeah,
stuff?
with all that stuff, but like that was like plausible, I'd say. Then you got all these other like gods and mythology and all that stuff. It's just ridiculous, and you're fighting like 30-foot monsters. Like fuck off.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't play Origin or Odyssey,
Yeah.
but I did play Valhalla.
I'd say probably because it's the game that gripped me the most from the get-go. Probably my favorite game is The Witcher 3.
Nice. Yeah,
yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
a fantastic game.
It's such a good game.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have played it back-to-back 5 times.
Yeah,
if
well,
I
that's a fair
didn't,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like me with The Last
The
of
only
Us.
game I've played back to back is Arkham Asylum.
That's a good game.
Oh, sorry, Arkham Knight. Sorry.
Is that the third one?
Yeah,
That's the last
yeah, the
one.
last one.
Yeah, the one where you can go in the
Yeah.
Batmobile and stuff.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I
Have
played
you
that recently actually, and I played it three times back
Hmm.
to back.
have you played Gotham Knights yet?
I heard it's shit.
Yeah, I've heard it's shit too.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna play it. I know you make your own opinions on a game, but fuck that. If
Yeah,
it's
it's like everyone was telling me the Horizon game was good. I played for 10 minutes and then I wanted a refund instantly.
Really?
Couldn't stand it.
The
It felt so dated.
it does feel like a
The world was dead.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
It's like I enjoyed the world and I enjoyed the
there wasn't
story.
a single aspect of it that I was enjoying.
Really?
The gameplay does feel dated. I would say that.
Yeah, fair. I played it maybe a few years after it came out. I mean, I didn't think it blew my mind like a bunch of people said. Like, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. But I didn't think it was that good. But I did enjoy it.
I think the RPG elements of it were weak, personally.
That was like me with Skyrim when Skyrim first came out.
Oh, that would be your
I
favourite game,
hated
would it not
it.
be, Sean?
Like
I wouldn't say it's my favourite game, but I did start playing it again recently. But
Because you've played that shit like 15 times.
yeah, but like, you get mods and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've played it like start to finish. I think once or twice.
Oh, it's hard. I've never.
But like I've started it and restarted like a bunch of times.
I've restarted it. I finished it once, but I've restarted it a few times myself.
Yeah.
But when it first came out, the first playthrough I played that night, when it first came out, I was like, this is boring as shit. Because I was trying to get it through the mountain to go to, like, Whiterun or something. I was very early in the game.
This when it gets to the dragon hold. What is that?
Yeah,
No, well,
it's-
yeah, well, that's
Whiterun's
that.
the first place you go.
Yeah, so you go to River. So you start off running away from Alduin,
Yeah.
and then you go into you go to River something or other, and then from there you go to Whiterun. I was like, this is bullshit. It was so much walking. I'm sure I got lost. I was like, this sucks, and I wrote something online as I always did back then, and it was like, oh fuck this game, blah blah. And my friend was like, give it like another day. If you don't like, get a refund. I played it the next day. I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, fair enough.
And the game is, it wouldn't be as beloved by everyone if it doesn't have 18,000 different releases. of
Yeah,
it.
well, apparently.
The only thing that can compete is GTA 5. With the
GTA
amount of releases,
well, I
fucking
mean,
hell.
GTA
They got a new
5
release every week.
That's
I mean,
fair
GTA
point.
5 have only released new releases for console generations. Like
I went onto the marketplace the other day and they had 5 different versions of GTA 5.
Really?
Skyrim have released like 18 different bloody versions of the game, special editions, fucking Nintendo Switch edition,
Yeah, but it is a
fucking
much older game.
Game Boy edition. It's like Jesus Christ, mate.
There's a rumor you can play it on smart fridges too. Right
Like
on.
Doom.
Wouldn't be a Doom on calculators and the
Yeah.
Casio calculators.
Really?
Yeah, you can play it. Yeah.
I hope you can hear me on this because I keep on like not talking into the mic.
No, I think it's picking you up. Well, I'll find out. It's just me and Alec.
I've been doing
And like some echo in the back.
I have been doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like sometimes you're not paying attention, then I'll look away or whatever.
Yeah.
We just got to point it to you as well.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. I recently got these microphones specifically because I was going to start doing this again.
Nice.
Because I had a blue Yeti. And it just wasn't working out.
The omnidirectional thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so to step away from gaming for a while, do you fellas believe in an alternate universe at all? Or what is your opinion on alternate reality?
I mean, I
Like a parallel kind of situation.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, like considering there's like an infinity out there, like there probably could be, but I think the chances of having something so parallel, but like the decision you make is like the opposite or whatever, just seems a bit too convenient.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Like I think it would be a lot more random than just having something that's running completely parallel, just just diverts in different directions
Well,
or whatever.
Do you think, because even if it is random, do you think there is another version of you out there, even if
Fucking
it is
hope not.
complete?
Poor bastard.
I mean, I heard I was listening to, I don't know if it was like a video or a podcast or whatever, but it was, if the universe is infinite, then nothing is like impossible at all. So if you were to flip a coin and have it land on tails for like a million flips in a row, that is basically like impossible. But if the infinite is universe and time is infinite, sorry, I said that the wrong way around. But anyway, and time is infinite, then sooner or later that will happen. So
Yeah, fair enough.
there's a possibility. It might be slim,
Yeah.
like really slim, but there's a possibility it can be. I probably butchered that, but yeah,
Well, look, it seemed good to me.
yeah,
So,
So if the possibility exists, there's a chance it could happen.
yeah.
so Prince, which cracks me up every time. Prince
Nelson
takes
Rogers.
you. Prince Nelson Rogers the third. It is the third, right? Yeah. Takes you to an alternate universe, and you meet your alternate selves. And your alternate selves ask you, "What is a game that you both loved as a kid, but you think is absolute shit now?"
Are we talking about the state of the game,
Just
or
like playing
franchise,
it,
or
just-
like that specific game?
Just the thought of like, man, this game was so good, like when I was a kid, but now even the state of the game, the state of the universe, like the state of its even playing it,
It's
just
like it's trajectory. For example, like let's say, for example, Call of Duty.
Well, look, and if you want to,
I love the Call of Duty 2, like Modern Warfare 2, but like Advanced Warfare and stuff was complete shit. Hated it.
Well, I mean, if that's how that makes you feel, yeah.
But like that doesn't taint my image of Modern Warfare 2.
Well,
yeah,
I would say if
you're
it
looking back on it, and if you have to play it again, you'd be like, "Fuck, this is awful."
Yeah.
Okay.
So it could be that like the universe of it has gone so bad you can't stand to play. If it went so bad that you can't even put in Modern Warfare again.
If anything, the state of those other games, like Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, all that kind of stuff. If anything, it solidifies how good Modern Warfare 2 was.
Okay. Yeah.
So that doesn't count. Image. A specific game. Now that I watch it, maybe we should have done movies. Because I would have just gone straight up Avatar.
Oh wow! Have you seen the second one?
No, but the first one I remember watching it when I was a kid, and I was like, "This is fucking amazing."
Yeah.
And I watched it again.
I thought,
Right, I'm sorry. If the metal that you're looking for is called unobtainium, there's something fucking wrong with your fucking.
I know it is a bit of a fucking
unobtainium.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about games here, not movies. So
We're doing that. We'll resurrect you when we can talk about movies later.
I mean, you have played that Avatar game, and that was fucking awful.
Avatar game?
Yeah, I remember you playing an Avatar game.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember that.
Exactly.
It must have been how shitty
Exactly, you don't remember.
Oh, wait. Talking about a game that probably when I was a kid that I thought was was amazing. The old Transformers game.
Oh, I think you played that. I never played that.
I played that. I remember staying at Dad's for that month. And playing it. I was like, this is fucking the best thing ever. And then, like, looking back on it, God, that game was absolute shit. Or the Iron Man game.
Yeah.
That Iron Man game was awful.
I remember playing that and being like, this is fucking amazing. And now looking back on it, oh my God, that game is absolutely trash.
Oh, this is fucking. I can't even think of the amount of games from back then.
Nothing can taint the Lego games. Lego games are fucking.
They're goated.
Goated. Love the Lego games.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. The best deal ever was getting the Xbox 360 with the Lego Indiana Jones. Oh, what a game! What a game!
So it's funny, like talking about.
You're bigging up Lego games now, but that's one time I tried to play the new Lego Star Wars with you, and all you did was torment my life, kept picking me up and throwing me off cliffs.
that was great, mate. What do you mean?
We didn't get past the first 100 meters in the game. Like you just kept on just murdering me.
Yeah.
Have you played the new one, the Skywalker Saga
I
one?
haven't played it. Oh yes, that's one.
That's the one you're talking
about.
about. Oh, okay.
It's like I was like the mission had to be R2D2, and he was a Jedi, so he could pick up droids.
Yeah.
And the place that we were at had a lot of bridges and stuff, so he just kept picking me up, lifting me over the edge, dropping me off. And then he had the lightsaber, so he just chased after me and absolutely just whacked the shit out of me.
Good times. It's funny that can happen in those games. They don't give a shit about friendly fire.
But I can't think of an old game because I think I haven't gone back and played many old games.
But looking back on it, if you look back,
but the thing is, I look back on them and I only have good memories of them.
Yeah, but I
can playing the old GameCube games. Every single one of those games was a banger. Crazy Taxi, the Tarzan game.
But those are good.
Luigi's Mansion.
But
that's the thing. I only play classics. I only got fucking good games in me, mate.
Says the guy that just played the Assassin's Creed games and said they were shit.
What you fucking? No, I said I didn't play the shit ones. I gave out Halo Go because I like the Viking aspect of it.
What I will say is I haven't gone back and played the Iron Man or the Transformers game, but I can see objectively how bad they are.
So the only old school game that I can think of going back, and I've already complained
Space
about
Invaders.
it, is... Jeez, how old do you think I am?
Which one?
Space Invaders.
Is the Getaway, but again, I think it's if it was remade with modern stuff, it would be brilliant again.
I think so.
The story
Yeah.
of it's good. It was just going back and playing it, trying to get around the old controls and stuff is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, but that is
It
an
makes
aspect.
it less enjoyable.
That is an
That is-
aspect. A game can be amazing, but the gameplay or the
The controllers.
controls
even.
can be shit. And that completely ruins a game.
That's true.
A game as well.
So you could definitely say
Yeah,
The Getaway.
Yeah.
I think the second one was called Black Friday. That's why.
Yeah. Go with the Getaway. I reckon.
I mean, it keeps on. I remember it was a few years ago they kept on saying they were going to remake the game and heard no
Nothing
news
since. Yeah, it'd be cool if they remade it.
I haven't really played any other games though. I can't remember.
So the thing is, I got memories of playing games. I just can't remember what the fuck they are because it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm old.
BMX Triple X.
That's a
Oh
fucking banging.
Jesus,
I've still
that
got that.
sucks. Fuck that
What?
game.
What? That game was
Nah,
fucking awesome.
that game was awesome. But I've been watching like videos about it, and every time I see a video on it, I'm like, "Fuck, that game looks shit." Like,
No, I've got it at the caravan.
do you really?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got that game at the caravan, and I was playing it. It is so dumb, but it's so funny at the same time. Like again, it is a bit.
I remember the music
control.
being sick though.
Oh, banging soundtrack.
Yeah, the music was really
See,
good.
then again, there's another one. Maybe if I went back and played like Tony Hawk, I think I had Project 8.
No,
So I've got good memory
yeah,
of that,
yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
pretty sure if I went back and played it, it'd probably be fucking a piece of stanky shit.
Yeah, probably.
Project 8 was pretty good. I remember playing that. But the one game where one aspect of it ruined it for me was GTA 4. The fucking driving in that game is so shit.
Oh, I don't remember.
GTA 4.
Yeah,
The one with the
and
Nico, yeah.
Nico,
Oh,
you want to go bowling? That
Oh.
fucking shit. Fucking shut up.
I fucking loved that game.
God, I want to shoot
I
that
thought
guy.
the driving was good. Yeah, maybe the driving mechanics were a little bit dodgy, but I enjoyed
It's
like,
like
trying to drift and stuff in it.
It's like fucking driving a Zeppelin. Brother, it was so airy. It was shocking.
Yeah, okay, fair point.
Hated it.
Yeah.
Alright. So you come back from the alternate universe, not the
Jesus
after.
Christ, imagine going back and meeting your alternate self, and that's all you talk about. What game do you hate now? Back in the
Look,
day?
it's limited time. You're in there for too long.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Hard hitting question.
Hard hitting questions.
The questions that matter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back to the afterlife, and Prince Rogers Nelson asks you,
Oh, we're doing the whole name now.
yeah, that's it.
Whole thing.
What's a moment that has lived, like in a video game? What's a moment that has lived in your head, and for some reason you've never been able to get it out? It just lives there rent free.
Oh, well, every time someone says something, it's where it's so easy. When Arbiter says it to Master Chief
Okay.
in Halo, it's all the time. When he falls down from space, like crash lands in the jungle.
Yeah.
And all the Marines go and like find Master Chief, and his arm is all locked up. They think he's dead, and Arbiter's working with them, like the Covenant is working with the humans, and Master Chief wakes up and doesn't realize that they've made this truce, and Arbiter's made this truce with the humans, and then he gets up and Master Chief puts the gun to Arbiter's head, and then Arbiter just says, "Were it so easy." It's like the most fucking badass line ever, and it always sticks in my head just because of if something happens, like for example Sean's doing some stupid shit, and he'll come up to me and like fake fighting me, and I'm like, "Oh, were it so easy." It always
This guy.
Fair enough.
it's always in my head.
Good
Shut
pull.
up.
Yeah.
Again, it's always Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, there's obviously the ending where he's lying on the mountain
Oh,
and just looking into the sunset
Mm.
or the sunrise, whatever it is. But it's not even that for me. Like that moment that I always like in that game, and you have to have like high honor to do it, is when you're at the train station with the nun and he's telling her that he's scared. It's just like such a simple little moment in the game. But I just
it's one of those like
yeah,
just,
human.
yeah, very
Yeah.
very human. Yeah.
it's just one of those moments you kind of got to walk into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes you happy that you're not a prick and that you actually
Right.
played the game with redemption.
Yeah, yeah.
People that play that game and get low honor, you need to reevaluate your whole life. I've played that game multiple times and I'm like, all right, maybe I'll try to be a little bit bad this time. I shoot one innocent person. I'm like, I'm going to hell. I'm never doing this again. How can you do it? And do you not just feel like you lose the game at the end when Micah wins? Like,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. I've tried to play it. I've tried to play it dishonorably, and I hate
It
it.
never works.
I'm like,
I
it
can't
just
do it. I
looks
can't
like-
bring myself to do it. And I watch my mates play it, like Eric John. If I watch him play it at his place, I have to leave the room. Like he just shoots any person that's riding past on a horse. I'm like, fuck, what are you doing?
That's so weird.
Masochist.
Yeah, he is. He just tortures everyone.
Straight up.
Like you can do it in games, or it's,
Oh no, he's South African, so he's just evil at heart. and I reiterate, Afrikaans. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah.
all right.
No, I think you should, that was fucking philosophical of you, Sean. Fucking mine was just a quote.
Hey, that was good too. The whole lead up to
Yeah.
it.
Where
There's
it's
so many
easy.
moments in that game I could have picked from. I just like that one because it's missable.
Yeah, yeah.
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 I mean, again, another quote from Red Dead would just be, "I've got a plan."
Oh,
yeah,
Dutch,
Dutch.
fuck off.
Oh, Dutch is
Dutch
more.
man, dude. I got a
He's a
plan.
brilliant character.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brilliant
yeah.
character. Like the fact that he's a douchebag from the first game. Go
Yeah.
to the second one and you just like him from the get go. You're like, I shouldn't like you, but you're my guy.
You got charisma.
Yeah.
What's a game that most people love but you guys hate?
Oh, fuck. most people love. Wow.
When I have to think of these things, I just go blank and I can't think of
See,
anything.
I can't talk on games like Nintendo games and everything because I've never played them. You know, because I've never had a Nintendo. Like, people love Bayonetta, but I've never played that fucking thing.
Yeah, people love Final Fantasy, and I just look at that and I'm like, I can't do turn-based
Oh yeah,
combat.
see,
So
yeah.
I just never
That's a
played that
good.
in my life.
That's a good shout.
That's fair.
Like, yeah, I remember Shanice playing Final Fantasy. I'm like, this looks fucking rubbish. Game that everyone likes that I have hated. I hate or despise. Wow.
I legitimately hate Horizon because I feel like it stole my money. Like, I feel like I got scammed. Yeah.
Alright, so it was Horizon. Wow, that's a good question. I don't know. Trying to think like arguments I've had with. Oh, I got one.
There you go.
I hated it before, but now I see my ways.
Okay.
As a kid, I used to hate Battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah, no, me and you used to
Yeah.
shit on that game. And
I used to
we were like
hate
Call of Duty
Battlefield.
shills back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah. But now Battlefield's like amazing. But a
What?
game that I never got into, never liked the characters. You know, maybe it's because I've only played like 30 minutes of it and I just never clicked. Gears of War.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I know a lot of people do love that game.
There are a lot of big games like that I just
Never really clicked
seen
with.
the appeal.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's funny you mentioned Battlefield. Just to go back a bit, one of my favorite war games is Battlefield Bad Company. I don't know if you've ever
I
played
wanted
it.
to play Bad Company, but
Oh,
I don't have. Bad
it's-
Company 2 to be
It's funny. Oh, Bad Company 1's better.
Okay.
But it's just a funny game because they actually put characters in there.
Mm.
It's good. But yeah, that's a good. Gears of
Yeah.
War is good too.
Yeah, but
like
as a kid,
Anthem
yeah, I
was.
used to shit on Battlefield all the time. Doesn't have kill streaks. Doesn't have this. Doesn't have that. How are you're not getting fucking validation for playing well?
It's like it wasn't the big franchise, was it? Like
Yeah.
Call of Duty it always had like the numbers. Like everyone was always playing that. You always played it with your friends.
Mm.
And then I remember, I think it was either you or me bought Battlefield and we're like, we're only going to snipe because we just like the aspect of the bullets dipping.
Yeah.
So like, we're only going to snipe. That went out the window. We were fucking using every gun, enjoying ourselves. Like, oh, can't let anyone see this.
Yeah, it was good.
Can't record this footage.
Boasting who's got the longest headshot. Always me. Still to this day.
Yeah.
What was it? You remember?
I'll get that up.
You got receipts. Fucking hell. Jesus
That's
Christ.
fun. So why Gears of War? So you played 30 minutes of it and you
I don't
just
know. I've watched people play it. I've played a little bit of it. I don't know. I just don't like the setting. Don't like the people. They all look like meatheads.
yeah,
So-
fair enough.
I understand there is a very good like relationship between the characters, and I understand why people like it. There
Mm.
are soft moments and everything, but I don't know. I just feel like it's not for me.
That's fair.
So I've never really liked it.
Apparently Batista wants to play the main guy in
Yeah.
there.
But this is a good actor. To be
He
fair.
is. I think out of all the wrestlers
He's a
turned
better
actors,
he's a better actor than wrestler in my eyes now.
yeah, I he's a better actor than The Rock.
Oh yeah,
And
but like
John Cena.
like, in terms of his careers.
Oh yeah,
What
yeah.
The Rock does, he's good at, but he's
The Rock
always
is
the
the-
same.
The Rock is himself. I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
Oh yeah. In terms of his
The
careers,
Seth Rogen of
I,
wrestlers, I guess.
Yeah.
Wrestling
in
actors.
terms of careers, I'd say he's better as an actor than he is as
Yeah.
a wrestler.
I agree.
But then wrestling, you are acting anyway, so
That's true, but it's different.
yeah, it is different.
Yeah, it's more. I don't know. It's just different.
What is that, mate? Why do you have a fish on your
I
screen?
don't know what the hell is going on here, mate.
It's a walrus.
What am
yeah.
I supposed to do?
You're supposed to match it up, mate.
Oh my...
Rotate the hand. Wait. Rotate the animal to face the direction of the hand. There. Well, that was hard, wasn't it? How about
I
you
don't
read,
like
mate?
this. This is... Give me a capture.
Why you got to capture? What are you using?
I'm trying to log into the Battlefield app to get my,
His long shot record.
get my long shot record.
Let's try and rub it
I
in.
thought you had it written down.
No.
All right, while you do that, Prince Rogers Nelson III is going to ask you your next
I'm
question.
gonna start giving out his address and phone number.
Yeah.
His address is the crypt somewhere.
Fuck, alright. Prince Estate, mate.
Prince, oh yeah. What's his thing called?
Paisley Park.
Yeah, that. Yeah. You know, there's a Kevin Smith thing because Kevin Smith went there to film like a documentary for him or
Mm.
something along those lines, and he was like, he was so like talking not shit about Prince, but he was like, man, fucking blah blah.
Yeah.
And then Prince talks to him and he's like, hey man, like, you know, I don't think you're the right person for this or something. I could be butchering this story completely, but and like Prince is like, how the fuck did you hear what I was saying? And there's a sign somewhere like in Paisley Park that says every room is ready to record at any moment or something like that. So Kevin Smith goes, So essentially, Prince could be taking a shit and come up with an idea for a song and just sing it then and there.
Oh god, that's good. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so he asks, what's a game you wish you could play for the first time again so you can get those feelings that you can for the first time?
Red Dead Redemption 2 for you, Sean.
Yeah.
Even one, either one of them.
1 and 2 back to back. They should redo one like they have with The Last of Us.
I was going to say Red Dead Redemption 2 because that game was just like the moment when he dies and the horse dies and everything. Like, but then again, the beginning of The Last of Us.
Oh, with Sarah?
Yeah, experiencing that for the first time again. That's just heart-wrenching.
I still cry. Every time. When I saw it in live action, I was for fucking wreck.
I haven't watched it yet.
Well, you know what happens.
Yeah, obviously know what happens.
I'm being lied to here because I think this is just off one game and it's probably the most recent one. It says my longest headshot is 441.73 meters.
Trash.
What was it
What's
again?
yours, mate?
I don't know. I'm looking.
400 what?
I think mine was like at least close to 1,000.
No, fucking no clue, mate.
That's a hell of a headshot if that's true.
Wow, I'm trying to think. Game that I want to experience again for the first time.
Super Mario Bros.
Dun,
No.
dun, dun, dun. I'm not looking forward to that movie, man.
Why
Can
not?
I just say that?
Wahoo!
I'm just not. Let's
The
go.
funniest thing about that, people I kept on seeing these articles like, oh, they finally revealed the voice of Bowser, like Seth Rogen. It's like, oh, hear what he sounds like. I'm like,
No, it's Jack Black. Yeah,
Who's Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen's playing someone.
I think he's Luigi,
What?
isn't he?
I don't know. He's playing a character.
I think
he's Toad.
He's Toad.
Toad, and they're like, oh, listen to what he sounds like. I'm like, it's gonna be Seth Rogen. So
I can do a Jimmy Carr laugh, but that's about it.
Oh fuck, Jimmy Carr.
He's
He's
like
good.
a dying seal.
He
What do you
does.
mean?
Jimmy Carr's amazing.
Huh?
Go do it.
Oh god, you're putting me on the spot
The
now, aren't you?
pressure.
There you go.
You need more of a break in between the laughs.
There you go.
I don't think he's funny, but his laugh is hilarious.
I think he's funny. I like it.
I think he shines on talk shows,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
game shows.
As
I'm
a
Yeah, I
host,
think
yeah.
so.
not
Yeah.
the biggest fan of his like stand-up because it's just like joke.
Yeah.
It's not. I like storytelling.
Actually, I did see him on Graham Norton when Antonio Banderas and not Selena Kyle. That's Catwoman. What's her fucking name? Selena, huh? Selma Hayek. Thank you. They were on there, and he was on there as well. And the three of them together were pretty funny. But yeah, I don't like his stand-up.
I'm trying to think of like old games that I've played, like like on the PlayStation 2 and shit like that. That's not trying. You know what? I will say, it was original Xbox.
On arcade.
It was the original Xbox.
Yeah.
It would either be Prince of Persia, the opening scene.
Yeah.
Camille's calling me. One of them must have died.
Saying goodbyes. Yeah.
Prince of Persia, just so I can, because I remember vividly in my head the cutscene of them on the boat going to that castle and then the first mission.
And I bet you it's in like ultra high definition.
100%.
But then you get back and play, and he's got more bloody polygons than Lara Croft.
Remember when we thought that was the shit? Like, you saw the cutscenes, like, this is fucking amazing.
It's like a fucking movie.
It's never gonna get better than this. Now all of a sudden it's like...
Now it looks like photorealistic. Oh, this is fucking garbage because the CGI. Oh, fuck, shut up.
For me, it'd be or Halo 2, pressing the black and white buttons with the flashlight and grenade swapping and everything. Yeah.
Do you know why they got rid of I don't know. It just came to mind in Halo. They used to be able to dual wield.
Yeah.
Do you know why they got rid of that? in
The
the next
creator
game?
hated it.
No, because they thought it ruined the online experience because you couldn't. A lot of their like combat based stuff they thought was like melee attacks and throwing grenades. But when you dual wield, you can't
You
throw
get
grenades
the
and
fun.
melee people. But I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a whole different.
That's just a
Game
different
set.
tactic.
Yeah.
Huh.
Why would you get rid of this? Like, an additional feature?
The one I heard is because the creator hated him. He hated dual wielding and just got rid of it.
Fuck
Yeah.
him.
To be fair, when I play a shooter, like a first person shooter or whatever, I always look to see if I can dual wield. It's the first thing I try.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the aspect of. I think dual wielding in those games is a bit overpowered, so I like how they got rid of it.
Yeah, but it restricted you
balances.
from doing other things like that, like throwing grenades or like
Yeah,
melee
but if you
attacks
did,
or
you could melee, but it would just drop the gun.
Yeah.
You just couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I think.
Could you not dual wield energy swords?
No, you never.
Never? Okay.
You could only dual wield like pistols and SMGs. That was it.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was saying to Neri when you had that phone call, that going back to when you said like the original Xbox, it reminded me of a game that I could probably look back on and enjoy, but would probably think is shit now. The old Hulk game.
Holy shit! What a
Yeah.
game! That was so good. I remember that. Yeah.
Wasn't that like just you're in the desert and
No,
smashing
you,
shit?
like
you were in a
play-
lab at
yeah.
one stage.
Yeah, you play
Ah.
as Bruce and you like walk through like the lab and
It
shit.
was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
weird because you had stealth parts in the game and you're Hulk.
Yeah, but you only ever did stealth as Bruce.
Bruce.
I remember a mission when you're in like the lab and you're walking through like these massive boxes and you were Hulk. And you were doing
Maybe
stealth.
if that's the case, that's fucking stupid. Imagine the Hulk like tiptoeing around.
Boosh, boosh.
Sun's getting real low.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
that, and I remember also playing the Scooby-Doo game at Lachlan's place.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Josh's place, remember that?
yeah, Scooby Doo.
That was actually a banging
It was
game.
a really good game. No, the game that I would like to play, I just re-experience because I haven't played it in ages. The Lord of the Rings game.
You know,
Which
I was
one?
looking a few months back.
I don't know what
It's
it
just- I don't know,
was
it's
called,
old,
but it was
like-
an old one, PlayStation
it's-
2 or
it's
something.
Like the
pretty
like
much a make for make
yeah.
movie, I think.
Yeah.
was it? I remember the Return of the King one. That was great.
I remember going into I forgot what the caves are called.
The Mines of Moria.
No, not Moria, where he when Aragorn gets the army of the undead.
Oh yeah. I don't know what it's called, but I know exactly. That's
Yeah.
Return of the King.
Yeah. I remember going into that cave in the game.
Yeah.
So
That's-
that's a game they need to remake.
I remember that
I
too.
remember looking the other day, like not the other day. I say the other day, it was like last year sometime when you gave me the computer, and I'm like looking on Steam to see if there are any like Lord of the Rings games because I wanted
Yeah.
to play in Middle Earth, and there was only like some weird mobile game.
There should be Shadow of War and
Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow of
Yeah,
Mordor.
there's those, but I wanted it's a bit
the old school ones.
yeah. I wanted proper like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Whereas that I feel like is a bit stylized and
Yeah.
I still like those games.
Apparently they're making a Gollum one, Like, you play as
I've heard
Gollum.
it
but that's been
looks
getting
shit.
pushed back heaps too.
It looks shit. The team that's making that say that they're going to release 5 Lord of the Rings games in the span of a year.
I read yesterday that they just announced a new Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I read that too
I
actually.
don't know what the fuck it's
I
gonna
haven't
be
been
about,
paying
but-
attention to it, but
Yeah.
maybe it's a Silmarillion, but I doubt it.
I don't know.
Have you guys
Nothing's
been
ever
watching-
lived up to the original?
No, God no. Have you guys been watching Rings of Power?
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, but it's like Alex said. There's like moments where it kind of doesn't feel like Lord of the Rings, like that scene where Galadriel and
Going to the
it was a Sildor, yeah.
yeah, in the Sildor, they're going to the hall of whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, they're going to read up some bloody scrolls or some shit.
Yeah.
Was it Isildur or
It
his
was-
dad?
Oh, his dad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the dad's name? again?
Ellen,
Elendil,
yeah.
Elendil, yeah.
Yeah, they were like riding along the beach on their horses. And it was like all slow motion and stuff. Like if that was all the Rings movie, it would have been like a far panning
Big-
shot.
Yeah.
There would be like some really dramatic as fuck music going.
Yeah, that was
That's true.
that was one scene where
Helicopter
it was
shot.
a big panning shot. I'm like, this is Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
and then it was like ultra close zoom on
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Galadriel's face, and she was smiling. I'm like, this does not feel like.
And a few of the shots are very like this is a TV show. Like,
Yeah.
then the other
I
shots are
still
like,
think
oh
I
yeah.
still like it. I like the characters in it.
Mm.
But yeah, like people are like, oh, it's not like the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, well, nothing's like I said, nothing's gonna
Nothing.
live up
Yeah, nothing's
to
gonna.
the trilogy. Even like people shit on the Hobbit movies because they're not like
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. But I'm like, it puts you back in that world. Like,
Yeah,
it's yeah. You still got the trilogy. Go watch that, mate. Like
Yeah.
if you want to.
Still
But
got
they're still
Orlando
there.
Bloom.
It's just extra stuff to watch. Yeah.
Well, like Peter Jackson was saying that he had 3 years in between writing Lord of the Rings and shooting Lord of the Rings, and he shot them back to back.
Back to back, yeah.
Apparently, for The Hobbit, he had 3 weeks because Guillermo del Toro was going to direct it,
Yeah, he was going to. Yeah.
and then at the last second, he had to drop out. So yeah, Peter Jackson had like they were ready to shoot and go, and he had to fucking jump in.
I think he was just meant to be a
It was meant to be like an executive producer or something.
yeah, like the person that would just
Like
sit
an
there and give
overseer,
ideas.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
give ideas. Yeah.
The tour of the afterlife is finishing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Great tour.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Prince Rogers Nelson III, twice removed from his father's name.
Every time.
He brings you to a receiving stone, and he goes, "Now that you're here, you are allowed to bring." It's apparently very regal in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Now that you're here, you're allowed to bring one game with you to show people and play on the days that it's your turn to show people what a game is. What is the one game that you bring to the afterlife?
My answers are always just going to be the same, aren't they?
God, you're fucking boring.
Aye, mate. Beat it then.
I need to beat it.
It's because it's unbeatable.
The Crazy Frog game.
Oh,
The what?
The Crazy Frog
yeah,
game.
he's absolutely done me one there.
What's the crazy frog game?
Crazy Frog.
Yeah, remember, is that that
Yeah.
men and then
Yeah.
go, yeah.
I don't know.
Was there a
I
game?
think that was a racing game or something.
What
yeah.
the
I don't know. I
I
don't
don't-
think of it weird.
That's your answer. There's no
No,
there's no takes you back to them.
Is it just a single game, or is it like if there's a franchise? Because I was gonna say like, I mean, Halo's a fucking pretty banging game. Like
Yeah.
as a franchise to take back and be like, here,
These are games.
yeah.
One game. So
One game.
if it's in that franchise, if you do want to pick a Halo game, it's got to be like your favorite Halo game.
Very good.
If it were to be a Halo game,
FIFA 13.
nah, FIFA 14. So edge of the box finesse fucking shit, mate. Right? Nah, for if it was a Halo game, my favorite Halo game of all time was Halo Reach.
Okay.
So I'd probably bring the Halo Reach, but if I were to bring just any game back, this is a tough one. Is there any like requirement of for these games, like story or
Whatever you want.
Just gotta bring a game back.
Whatever you want. No requirements whatsoever, besides the fact that it can't be a whole franchise. But it can be a game in a franchise, obviously.
That's a tough one. I don't know. I want to bring back a game that like anyone would like. So I don't want to bring back Pong. God. I don't want to bring back like The Witcher, even though I think it's a fucking amazing game. Some people don't like it, right? So if I'm like, this is a game, and they hate it, and I'm like, well,
So hang on, and this thing that we're going back to, these games just don't exist.
You're just showing them what you think a true game is. Like,
Well, no, like, games exist, but like, let's say if I was to take back Red Dead Redemption 2,
Yeah.
that game doesn't exist when I'm taking it back, and I'm like, this is a game.
you add to the collection of other games.
Yeah, well then, yeah, Red
Yeah.
Dead Redemption 2, yeah.
hit me with a doozy here, mate, because I don't want to be boring and say The Witcher 3.
Well, if it makes sense, you said it's your favourite game, so why wouldn't you take it back?
Yeah, fine, fuck it.
So, Witcher 3?
Yeah, Witcher 3.
Actually, like, you asked me that question, I didn't even second guess. I was like, yeah, it's going to be Red Dead 2. Like, if I have to walk through a shop right now and grab a game, like the greatest game.
Yeah, but if I were to
that's
bring
what I'm going straight from. I'm
if-
looking at any other game. I'm
the
going
reason
straight for
I
that
the
one.
reason I asked that requirement question is because if I was like overall experience, like story wise and all the elements and the scale of it,
Mm-hmm.
The Witcher. But if I was bringing back something just for pure, stupid, unadulterated fun, it'd be Modern Warfare 2. You know?
Well,
So
whichever you think you want to do more, that's the one you go with. It's your call.
You did have a pretty cultural impact. Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Work.
Because you put
Fighting
that down, and you're like,
together.
this is a game. It's not a fucking good game in terms of story or whatever. It's actually
It's
quite.
one that you sat down and say 1v1 you rust, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. The cultural impact that game had. Trick shot, final kill only, boys.
Mhm.
Right?
How many times has that done you in?
Yeah, exactly. You know, that game had a massive impact. But I'd have to go with The Witcher.
Okay, so Witcher wins out. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Alrighty, so
You can smuggle in Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
yeah,
Put it in. Put it in the instructions.
an instruction booklet.
Yeah, slide it in there.
No one's ever done that before, so that'll be a first smuggle into the afterlife.
Smuggle it in.
Just
you know?
Mexicans.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it. That's all the questions. Prince Rogers Nelson III, twice removed from his father's mother's name. He welcomes you into the afterlife, and I congratulate you both on your death. And thank you so much for.
Looks like we've done something right.
Apparently, dying's a good thing.
Well, if it was us two, it would be.
Yeah, pretty true. Good point.
Oh Jesus! And we end on that very somber note. Thank you both for being the first
thank you.
guest I've had in like a year.
No worries. Good to be to bring this podcast back from the afterlife.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Looking forward to the next year when you get the next one.
After this one. All right, thank you.
No worries.
It's so good to be dead, just lying around without a thought in your head. It's even better than Club Med.